Breadcrumbs and your website. So I strongly recommend you use breadcrumbs on your blog post. So breadcrumbs ideally go underneath the H1 title tag. So right here is the breadcrumbs. So it has the author name, the date, category right there. And that's what I would typically include. Typically include like your author name and the category. That's it. If you want to include the date, that's okay. Not a big deal. We can have the category, subcategory, or you can have author name, category, then the post title again if you want right over here. Whatever, just use breadcrumbs because it helps the end user navigate the site, helps organize your site, and it tells search engines the structure of your site overall. So another quick example would be like Neil Patel over here. So he's using blog and then the post title right there again. So yeah, it says it twice, but not a big deal. But again, this helps the user navigate the site, click on blog, navigate to the blog page. Just good hygiene overall for the site. Now, how do you implement this on a site? So let's take a quick look at a WordPress site over here. Let's open up this. Now, this particular theme is already using the breadcrumbs here written by author bio and then the category. That's acceptable. If your theme already has this enabled, you don't have to do anything. But if you don't have this, then how do you get it on your site? All right, so if you're using WordPress, I highly recommend you use Rank Math SEO. So it's a plugin. So again, you got to go to plugins, got to go to add plugins over here. Just type in Rank Math. And then you want to go ahead and click on install and activate right there. Then you have Rank Math in the left-hand sidebar over here. And you want to navigate to where it says general settings. Go ahead and click on that. Once you click on that, you'll have another little sidebar right over here. You want to click on what it says breadcrumbs right there. Click on that. Now it says enable breadcrumbs function and go ahead and click on activate that. There you go. Now how to implement this. Once you turn it on, you've turned it on, but you still have to add it to your theme templates or into the CSS PHP files of your website. So if you don't know how to do that, because right here you have PHP function exists, this, you gotta copy and paste this into your CSS files. If that's a little bit too confusing, you don't want to touch the CSS files, that's fine because you have access to the shortcode right here called Rank Math Breadcrumbs. So go ahead and copy that. Then you want to navigate over here to appearance and you want to go over here to the editor. So this particular theme is using the full site editor. So we want to go over here to templates. And then you want to navigate down here to your single post. We don't want to install breadcrumbs on every page, everything. We just want it on our blog post. So go over here to single posts, click on that. And then wherever you want to put it in. So we'll have the title right there. I'll hit enter. We'll copy and paste that in right there. Rank Math Breadcrumbs. Because again, this is a template. It's not like an individual blog post. It's a template. So click on save again. And there we go. Okay, so let's reload the site, see how that looks. And there we go. So it's right here, home, uncategorized, hello world. Now, if we navigate back over here to Rank Math SEO, you have a bunch of different options that you can use to control the way this whole thing looks over here with the breadcrumbs, okay? So you have enable breadcrumbs, the separator, show homepage link, homepage label, link, prefix, archive format, and so forth. Whenever you're ready, make sure to click on the save changes to, again, save changes and make it active on your site. And it's really that simple. So again, if you already have it in your site design, like this theme already comes with this, there's no need for this. But if you don't have anything, this is how you enable breadcrumbs. And of course, you can change the size of it over here by clicking on the typography. So if you want the breadcrumbs to be small, you don't want them to be this big, you can just click over here for typography, and then click on small. Then the breadcrumb will appear small on the site. Anyways, that's it for breadcrumbs, as well as how to enable breadcrumbs on your WordPress powered blog.